You all look terrific. You look all pumped up. You look ready to elect John McCain President of the United States. I tell you, it's wonderful to be here on Halloween Day. And of course, just a few minutes ago, I called home to my wife because I'm not there. So I said, what are you going to give out when kids knock on the door? She says, I'm going to give each one of them a candy and a cookie and some M&Ms and an apple. I say, a typical liberal giveaway. But anyway, as you all know, I love Ohio. I've been coming here for almost 40 years. I've won the Mr. World competition here. I've worked on movies here. I've done business here. I've made friends here. And every year, the first week in March, I come to Columbus, Ohio. And my friend Jim Lorimer and I, we organized the Arnold Classic, which is the greatest bodybuilding expo in the world. Now, of course, the Arnold Classic is all about building up the bodies and pumping up. And that's why the next Arnold Classic, I want to invite Senator Obama, because he needs to do something. He needs to do something about those skinny legs. We're gonna make him do some squats. And then we're gonna go and give him some biceps curls to beef up the scrawny little arms. But if we only could do something about putting some meat on his ideas. Now, Senator McCain, on the other hand, he's built like a rock. I mean, his character and his views are just as solid. So first, let me just talk to you a little bit about the experience of the candidates, and then which candidate will make the right decisions for our economy. John McCain's character, as you know, has been tested as no other presidential candidate in the history of this nation. He has spent 5.5 years as prisoner of war. He has been tested under torture. He has been tested under torture, under deprivation, under temptation, and under isolation. John has proven what kind of a man he is. We don't have to wonder, is he ready to lead? We don't have to wonder, is he ready to be President of the United States? John McCain has served this country longer in the POW camp than his opponent has served in the United States Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, I only play an action hero in my movies, but John McCain is a real action hero. Let me tell you that when he's elected, you're going to see all kinds of actions. You will see actions on the economy, on energy, on education, on the environment, on infrastructure, and you're going to see real action on the financial betrayal that has taken our economy to the brink of disaster. We are in a tough time right now. Ohio cannot afford, America cannot afford the economic proposals of Senator Obama. I tell you something, I left Europe 4 decades ago because of socialism has killed opportunities there. And many many entrepreneurs and business leaders all left and have taken jobs with them. And I tell you, in recent years, Europe has realized its mistakes and begun rolling back some of its spread the wealth policies. And I tell you something, I am so fortunate that I had the chance of coming to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. This is truly the greatest country in the world, and it is the land of opportunities, and I've seen it firsthand. Because when I came to America, I had those opportunities. I would have not accomplished any of the things I did, if it is my bodybuilding career, or my acting career, my political career, my family, everything just because of America. I could have gone to all the other countries. I wouldn't have achieved 10% of the success that I've achieved right here in America, because this is the greatest country. But now Europe has learned, and they've rolled back some of those ideas, like I said, and learned from America how to handle the situation. But now Senator Obama says that he wants to pursue the same spread the wealth ideas that Europe had decades ago. Now, just because you want to raise a tax certainly doesn't make you a socialist. Because in California, I proposed a temporary sales tax increase to address our massive deficit. But Senator Obama wants to raise the taxes because of ideology. He wants to raise all kinds of taxes. For example, he wants to raise the taxes on capital gains and dividends. Senator Obama explained to me the advantage of raising taxes on investments when trillions and trillions of dollars in investments have just been wiped out. He wants to also raise Social Security taxes on some Americans to pay for the Social Security benefits of others. Senator Obama explained to me the advantage of turning Social Security from a retirement system into a welfare system. And he also wants to raise taxes on corporations and those making more than $250,000 a year, many of whom are business owners who want to grow their businesses, which of course we all know creates jobs. So Senator explained to me the advantage of raising all of those taxes in the middle of a recession. And now this is really disturbing. He wants to pass a law called the Employee Free Choice Act, which is actually just the opposite, because it lets labor unions organize workers without a secret ballot. So Senator Obama explained to me, how can he deny Americans the right to vote by secret ballot? We all know that on November 4th, we all step into that voting booth and we draw the curtain and we all vote secretly. So why would you deny this voting secretly to the workers of America? That's the question I have for Senator Obama. Now, the people of Ohio, they don't want to pay for these ultra-liberal ideas with their jobs and with their savings and with their economic security. Now, for the past 2 years, as you all know, the Democrats have controlled the House and the Senate. Now, how has that been working out for everybody? Are you happy with that? Now, imagine if the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the White House are all controlled by the same party. Now, what is the incentive to change if one party controls all the levels of power? What kind of reforms do you really think there will be? Exactly. What kind of spending restraints do you think there will be? As Ohio farmers will tell you, you can't get a hog to butcher itself. And that's the same in politics. Now, the media doesn't think that John can win. And it is true. It is true. It is true that Senator Obama has raised massive amounts of campaign funds, more than anyone in the history. If Senator Obama had taken all of that money that he has spent on TV ads, he could have bailed out the banks, paid off everyone's mortgages, and saved taxpayers a ton of money. I think there will be a backlash against all of this lopsided spending. I think Americans on Tuesday will say, our democracy is not for sale. Let me tell you something. When John was at BOW, his Vietnamese captors, they didn't think that he would survive or that he would live. But he has proven them wrong, and on election day, he will prove the media wrong. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, being president is all about leadership. We all know that. So when Americans go into that voting booth on Tuesday, I hope that you will think about this. If you were in a BOW cell with the threat and danger and torture as part of your daily life, who would you want in that cell with you? A man, you want a man of eloquence or a man of proven courage? Who has shown that he will fight for others, even at the sacrifice to himself, who has been tested in crisis. So ladies and gentlemen, the Mac is back. Let's welcome the next President of the United States, John McCain.